If you're so miserable, why are you still at that job? Why are you still there if you're so miserable? Why don't you just go find another job? Why don't you just find another job that works best for you? Find something that can work for your conditions instead of you having to fight somebody to get what you want, or stay here whenever you know that you're not able to do everything you're supposed to be able to do. Why don't you just find something that will work best for you? Go find another job. Y'all, that's what you're going to hear. That's what you're going to hear every time you get ready to do something for yourself. Do something else is what they're going to tell you. Find something else. Y'all, I applied to other jobs. Was accepted for the positions. But I realized very quickly that that is not what I want. I'm at a job where the reality is that I work for somebody else. Okay? So no matter what I do, at the end of the day, I still work for someone else. I still have to abide by their rules. They still have the main say-so over me. They still have control over my life. They still are able to adjust how much I make and how much I don't make. They're able to command what they want from me. They're able to find out how much time I have of the day so that they don't have anything else to do for me. Like, they have full control over you. When you work for a job, the job has control over you. No matter how you look at it, whether you like being a slave or whether you don't like being a slave, that job has full control over you. Full control over you. So the question is, if I don't like this job and I decide to go somewhere else, is that going to change? Because what I have to ask myself is do I not like the job, or do I not like the fact that I have to be somebody else's, at somebody else's beck and call, playing somebody else's game? See, what I don't like is that I'm playing somebody else's game and I'm doing it so well and they're benefiting off of everything that I do, but I don't get to benefit off of it the way that they do. But it's basically like I'm a puppet and they're pulling the strings. And so I had to ask myself, if I go somewhere else, is that going to change? Because I do believe that if I go somewhere else, I'm still going to be someone else's puppet. I'm still going to be doing things the way that they want me to do it. I'm still going to have to clock in at the time that they want me to clock in. I'm still going to be getting paid as much money as they want me to get paid. Right? They tell me how much time I get with my family and how much time I don't get. And it doesn't matter if I like it. I still have to do what they tell me to do. Why? Because they're the person pulling the strings. And you're just a puppet. And guess who controls the puppet? The puppet master. So in order to really be free, we have to cut the strings from that puppet master. That means we have to sever the ties. Release, and find something that we can do on our own. If we don't want people controlling us, then what can you do for yourself? Because ultimately, the only person that's going to be able to free you is you. If you don't want to do what they tell you to do, then what do you want to do? Because the only reason why you're doing what they told you to do is either because nobody ever told you that you could do something on your own, or because you're lazy and you don't want to put the time in, or because you're unmotivated and you just don't feel like you can do it. That's the reason why you have somebody else pulling the strings. So in order for that person not to be pulling the strings, you have to be pulling your own strings, telling yourself what to do, building your reality for yourself, building the things that you want yourself. Not dependent on somebody else to tell you how much time you get and how much time you don't receive with your family, how much time off you have, whether or not you can take a break. You don't need that whenever you tell yourself that I can do this myself and that I'm going to believe in myself and I'm going to actually put in the skills that I need to put in to get this job done. I'm going to put in the willpower that I need to put in to actually be successful, because I realize that I don't want to continue to work for somebody else and play their game and allow them to be the puppet master over my life. You tired of that? Remember? That's why you're not going to go get another job. That's why you're going to start learning these skills, so that way that you can build yourself up and be your own job, call your own shots, tell yourself what to do. The only reason why you haven't been doing that is because you were never told that it was possible. But look at here. Let's get a wake-up call. Now I'm telling you that you can learn a skill, build yourself up, and you don't have to work in these systems anymore. You don't have to be prey to what they want you to be doing. You can free yourself, but you have to be willing to put in the time. You have to be willing to learn something new. You have to be willing to take those skills that you do have and use them for the benefit of mankind, of uplifting the people, building the people, letting them know that you can do anything you set your mind to. They will support you. They will be there for you. But you got to believe in you. You got to tell yourself that I'm tired of living the way they want me to live. I'm tired of waking up when they want me to wake up. I'm tired of making as much money as they want me to make. They cap my hours to where I can't do nothing for 8 whole hours except for do what they want me to do. I can't make no more money during the time. Or at least I don't feel like I can. Right? You don't even feel like you can do it because nobody's ever showed you that it can be done. But I'm here to tell you that you can do that and more. But you got to believe in yourself. You got to stop telling yourself that I got to find a job. Because when you tell yourself that you got to find a job, that means that you don't believe in yourself. You don't believe that you can do the things. See, I went and applied to them jobs, had met all the qualifications, but I realized that I don't want to just be in another job and get burnt out and tired and ready to move on to the next, because that's going to be the same cycle. Every single time you're going to have the same old spiel, because guess what? That's the way the system is designed. If you want something different, you got to build something different. You have to build something different. Otherwise, you're going to stay in that same old situation. Remember, when you tell yourself that you can't do it, and you tell yourself that because I can't do it, I got to go find another job, you're not trying. What I realize is that I can build while I'm still here at this job. I can still build while I'm here by learning skills. So that way I know that I have built something that can't nobody take away from me. Right? I didn't just come up on it out of nowhere. I didn't just get lucky and then out of nowhere they say, we don't want you anymore. That's it. You're done. Instead, I learned a new skill, something that's going to build me, something that's taking me to the next level, something that can take you to the next level too, but you have to be willing to commit. And stop telling yourself that I got to find another job because you don't feel worthy. enough to actually be good in creating one for yourself. You can create one for yourself. You just got to sit down, slow down, and think about it. Think about it. If I don't want to be working for these people, what would I be doing if I didn't want to work for these people? If I was really being successful and I seen myself in the positions that I see myself in, what would I be doing and how would I be doing it? Set it out and follow the plan. Get your mind together, because that's what it takes first. You have to realize that your mind is the key to all of this. If you tell yourself and you make yourself believe that the only way you're going to make it into this world is if you go get another job, then guess what? That's the only way you're going to make it. But if you tell yourself that I can create a way for myself, you know what? I know I can build a way for myself. I know I don't just have to depend on these other people to create the way for me. If I'm tired, then I'll find a way so that I'm not tired anymore. I don't want to just keep complaining and going from this job to this job to that job to the next job and continue to keep going when I know that there's something on the inside of me that I just need to build up. I just need to build it up. Learn the skills that's going to make that the gift that I have on the inside of me strong, so that I can share it to the world. Some of us are meant to be workers, and some of us are meant to be entrepreneurs. See, I got into a tough spot here at this job. And it just made me see that I don't want to go through that ever again. I'll do what I have to do for me. See, the only difference between me and you is that I was actually willing to learn the skills that I needed to get myself to where I need to be. I didn't tell myself that, oh, it's too much, I can't afford that. I did in the beginning, but I realized doing that same thing was not going to get me anywhere. I had to change my mindset and believe that no matter what, I'm worthy of whatever I ask for. It doesn't matter the cost. If I believe that it's mine, it's already mine. It doesn't matter how much it costs. The money will be there. It doesn't matter what kind of job you want. Everything will fall in place. You just have to start doing it. The only difference is you're not doing it. And I am. And I'm telling you to get up and do it. Why? Because this world needs you. Especially if you have something that you can give to this world and you can feel it. Let me tell y'all something. I'm not like everybody else. When I get the urgency to move, I move. Why? Because I'm realizing that every single time I sit behind and wait, that's another blessing that I'm missing. That's another blessing that I missed out on. Every single time I sit back and wait. But when I take action and I move, oh, everything falls in place. You did the thing, and the thing appreciated you for doing it. So we have to see ourselves as having the potential to do it, and then do it. Stop telling yourself that you don't have the skills. Learn a skill. Stop telling yourself that you don't have the ability to do this or to do that. You can do whatever you set your mind to. The only reason why you haven't been able to is because your mindset is poor. You have a poor mindset. I know. I've been there. I used to tell myself that, no, I can't get that information. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get that because I just don't have it like that, you know? I used to tell myself that. And then I started saying, why not? Why can't you get it? All you have to do is put in the work for it. Want it so badly to the point to where it seems like you're delusional. See yourself doing it and it will become yours. Whatever it is that you're asking for. So if you want a job for yourself, then guess what? You need to sit down and think about it, create it, and envision how you would get there, how you see yourself doing it. If it requires you learning new skills, don't tell yourself that you can't do it right now. Do it right now. The time is now. It's not later, not in 2027, not in 2028, and not in 2029. And I hope damn sure not in 2030. I hope you're not sitting around here 5 years later looking at my videos and saying, man, I wish I would have taken action. I wish I would have listened to what she was saying and did something about it. I wish I would have got up and moved. Because I know that me sitting here and waiting for something to happen, I know ain't nothing gonna happen. I know I'm just gonna be waiting for forever. Because that's not how it works. Faith takes work. You got to see yourself doing the thing. You got to start doing the thing. If you want something, it's already yours. The only reason why you haven't received it is because you haven't fully grasped the understanding that you have to keep going after it. You tend to give up easily. And in this game of being an entrepreneur, you can't give up. Because ain't nobody pushing you. Ain't nobody going to push you like you going to push you. You're the only person that's going to push you in this game. You're the only person that can advance yourself. Nobody's going to give it to you quickly. You got to get it yourself. And when you tell yourself that you're ready to do whatever you need to do to get there, that's when your mind will be open. You won't worry about how much this costs, how much time this is going to take. It's going to take what it takes. It's going to take what it takes. Depending on what you want to learn. Depending on how successful you want to be. If you don't want to be successful, then hurry up, rush through it and get over it and just don't care about it. But remember, what you do next is a reflection of you. You only get what you put out. Remember those seeds I was telling y'all about sowing? What comes up? If I sow a bad seed, I'm not expecting anything good to come out of that seed. Because it wasn't good before it went into the ground. But if I sow a seed of positiveness, understanding, wealth, abundance, if I sow those seeds, then I know that's what's going to come up. Because I didn't put anything else in that ground. So it all depends on how much you put into it. Is what makes you successful, right? So if you're wondering, how long is it going to take? It's going to take however long it takes. You got to put in the work. You got to tell yourself you're ready. If you're ready to get into it and you're not trying to play no games, then it might not take as long as you think it might take. You might get in this thing and really understand it. Get in whatever skill it is that you want to do and really advance at it because you were serious about it. But if you're not serious about it, it's going to take a long time because you're not ready. And your mindset is not ready. But when you're serious and you're really ready to stop working for somebody else, really ready to stop allowing them to pull the strings and be the puppet master of your life, then you're ready to actually do something big. Right? Because you're going to see yourself doing great things. You're going to see yourself doing some things that you didn't even think you was able to do. I didn't think I was able to do these things, y'all. I didn't think I would have the strength to do it, y'all. Because I had been around so many people that didn't have the strength. Y'all just don't know my history, what I've been through, how I went through it. But I'm telling you, I didn't think I had that strength, y'all. But I did. But I didn't know that I had the strength until I started doing it. And that's what you got to do. You got to start doing it. You got to start creating the job that you want right now. Don't wait for it to come to you. Don't wait for it to come to you. Get on it right now. Create it right now. Why? Because nobody's about to provide it for you. Nobody's about to create that way for you. That job that you're at is not going to create the way that you want. If you really, really want the way that you want, you need to sit down, draw up a plan, and create it. Why? Because nobody can see your vision the way that you can see it. And so nobody knows how to go after it the way that you do. And if you really want it, you'll be serious about going after it and do whatever it takes to get it. Thank y'all for listening to me. I will talk to y'all later. Peace out.